Paul Giamatti.
Nice to see you, man.
How are you?
Yeah, am I right?
Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Nice to be here, man.
Good to see you. So if someone says, listen, I got this Cronenberg film, it's one scene, what do you say? Just one scene, come on and do it.
Absolutely, no problem.
No problem.
Absolutely.
And then, oh, by the way, the scene is 20 minutes and it's really crucial to
man, no problem.
20-minute scene.
Yeah, I know, no problem. The problem was it's the end of the movie. That was the problem. So if I screw it up, I blow the whole movie. Well, that's what was more nerve-wracking than anything.
Do you still have that kind of anxiety when you walk into a picture?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And this was definitely, I got more anxious doing this than anything I've done in a long time.
Because it was at the end, or was there something else to the character?
Because it was at the end, and because it's 20 minutes long, and because I'm playing a psychopath who doesn't stop talking and says some really scary stuff in it, too.
Do we as a culture need a clearly sympathetic hero?
I have no interest in sympathetic heroes. I mean, I don't buy it. I mean, you know, there's no such thing, really, in the real world.
When you were a kid, we grew up in the early days, we think that there's such a thing as that. When was your first realization that, oh, God,
everything was bullshit?
Yeah. See, for me, it was when I heard
the lie. Yeah. When was the big realization for that?
I heard the Clash's White Riot when I was 11. Yeah. Someone told me it was about.
Yeah, I remember hearing Black Dog. My brother played me Led Zeppelin's Black Dog, and I was like, there's evil in the world. I was like, Satan is at loose. He's large in the world. Now, I don't know. It's a really good question. I can't remember any time when I didn't feel deeply cynical about humanity. I really can't think of a time.
Did you know Pattinson before? Had you met him before?
No, I didn't know him at all.
So you know, have you heard of the Twilight series?
Well, I'd heard of the Twilight series, but I had not seen them.
Right.
And so I didn't even know he was English. I thought, why is he putting on the English accent? It's like, what's up with that, man? What's up with the English accent? No, I really didn't know anything about him.
So when you know you have to do this huge anchor scene in a film, and you got to walk into this, and it's with a guy that you don't know that much about, what's that experience like?
Well, that happens a lot, that you walk into scenes. I mean, I've had things where you have to be in bed with somebody, having sex with them, and you just meet them, and you're like, well, here we go, good luck. Good luck, here we go, rolling. You know, I mean, I've had that, so it can always be harrowing.
You do this really good job of popping into a movie and playing a role which isn't the lead role around everybody else.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that, but you're doing that.
I like doing that. I mean, I enjoy doing that. Oftentimes those parts are more interesting to me. And I think that actors have different body chemistries and different brains. It's like a sprinter or a long-distance guy, and I think my body chemistry reacts better to it. I like working in a smaller space, and I like working with more eccentric characters. It excites me a little bit.
Is it true that when you were a kid, you used to identify with the umpires in baseball?
Yeah.
For that reason?
Probably, yeah, because they were kind of the weird guys around the edges, and they were these weird kind of, there's all these, you know, athletes, and then there's the weird fat guy who's like standing there, who just looks like he wants to go to have a beer and take a crap and go to bed, you know, and it's like, that guy, what is that guy doing? I want to know about that guy. And also, I used to love the things, they don't wear them anymore. They have those big chest protectors, and I was like, they looked like these crazy Darth Vader before Darth Vader thing.
So when your dad was a baseball commissioner, did you just go down and try to meet umpires?
I did actually get to go meet the umpires once. My dad was like, you want to meet the umpires, kid? And I really was like, yeah. And it was some reason, it's really fascinating to me because there's something, they're forgotten, they're ignored, they're marginalized. And they have this really odd job and they do these weird things. And it was fantastic going and see them, and they rub the balls with this special mud to take the shine off of them. And there's a whole paraphernalia and weird world going on there.
Let me play a clip. Tell me what you think of this. Take it back a bit.
Okay.
One does not go into the academic world with the intention of being an administrator, very rarely. One goes in, as I did, wanting to be a professor. And I was happy to be one and privileged to be one here.
That's amazing. I haven't seen that in a long time. I haven't seen him in a long time. That's amazing.
It's interesting when we see people who are so crucial to our lives. They're always in your head, but to see them.
No, it's really weird. I don't think I've actually seen him moving and talking like that. It's bizarre. It is intense.
But he talks about a focus there and the idea of expectations. Did you grow up with similar expectations of yourself?
Yeah, no, I think he was, if you're going to do something, whatever it is, don't screw around with it, was his thing.
Your mother was with you a little bit longer, and then she passed just before Sideways broke?
Yes, just before, yeah.
What would they have made of all this?
Oh, God, I don't know. I really don't know. My dad never saw me act, and my mom got to see me act which was good, and it was exciting to her. I think it's too bad in some ways she would have been the most excited by it of anybody. She would have loved it, you know? She would have totally loved it. It would have been great.
You were an academic too, weren't you?
I was interested in that kind of thing, definitely. No, it's always in the back of my head. I think I might go get a PhD now. Why not?
If anybody can pull it off in no time, it would definitely be, you'd be all right.
Well, that's very confident of you. Thank you.
You know. Well, you just seem to be comfortable pulling things off.
Pulling them off, yeah, definitely.
Well, that's the art to this, is recognizing that we rarely ever do anything. If we get away with it, it's because we get away with it.
It really is kind of true. There's no reigning intelligence to anything. Nobody knows what the they're doing, especially not me. And it's like, you know, it is amazing to realize how much of it's just flying by the seat of your pants, which is great. You
know, one of the things that helped launch you to a mainstream audience, in its own version, was the Howard Stern movie, obviously. Yeah. You know, that movie was interesting because it was in its moment.
Totally, you know, very in its moment, which means it's probably not in its moment anymore. I mean, its moment has passed, I guess.
What, who's somebody you want to say sorry to, and why?
Somebody I want to say sorry to?
Yeah.
Oh, holy crap.
Because
really?
you're an open guy. You're good at this.
Crap, really?
Listen, man, that's
sorry?
what we do.
Oh, no, man, sorry. I don't know. I mean, I would like to apologize to America for a lot of my acting, I suppose. I really don't know. That's a tough question, man. I don't
You'll carry something with you.
No, that's interesting. I don't feel like I have a whole lot of sorry to say. I got to think about that, dude. You say that to me, and I'm like, shit. There's so many people. I'm sorry to you right now for killing the airtime. The ratings are plummeting. I'm very sorry to you for this being your last show, because the televisions all across Canada are switching off. Listen to this guy. Oh, God, what is that guy
What do you mean he has no one to say sorry to?
What a jerk. Jerk.
Who's somebody who needs a swift kick in the ass?
Holy crap! Jesus Christ, man. Oh, I don't know. The President of the United States, I guess? I don't know. Why
this
not?
Current one, yes? What do you think?
Yes, this current one.
Why?
Oh, they always need a swift kick in the ass. The President always needs a swift kick in the ass. He can always use one. Why not? So
just for motivation or for anything in particular?
It's going to be fun to kick the President in the ass, man. It's going to be like, I kicked the President in the ass. Man, yeah, those guys need motivation. I don't know. All those guys I'd kick in the ass. I'd just line them up and kick them all in the ass. Just go down and wear my boot out on them, just like, I mean, you know, they're all out of their minds.
This is coming from somewhere.
Yeah, right.
Where's this coming from?
Here we go, man. Here we go. Now the TVs are coming back on. They're like, that guy's going nuts. Turn him back on.
By the way, when the Secret Service come to talk to you, I now know.
Oh, Jesus.
I now know who you can say sorry to.
Yes.
The President.
The President. Well, that's why I'm going to move to Canada. That's why I'm moving to Canada.
You have done some shooting up here.
I have film shooting, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I saved my shooting for down. Yeah, no. I saved the weaponry for down south of the border. But no, I've done a fair amount of shooting up here. No, I love working up here.
Is there a tangible difference that you notice when you shoot in a different country like this?
Well, people seem a hell of a lot calmer, that's for sure. I mean, it's every set I've ever worked up on here, everybody's just calmer, and that's a huge difference.
It's really great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, man.
Paul Giamatti.